The following matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of PLAAY Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. And welcome back, everybody, as we get set for Game 2 of this time frame with 42 minutes and 1 second left on the clock between the 84-85 Edmonton Oilers and the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens, as the Habs lead this time frame by a time frame score of 1-0. With that being said, your starting goaltenders are Andy Moog and Michel Larocque. And without further ado, let's get it going. Start the clock. We got a quality check to start Game 2 with a between players 5 and anybody on the Oilers with speed, skill, power, and hit, as Nyrop is chosen to be the player of choice here. How about we tassel with Mark Messier for power? Both have power, and we move on to the next segment. Home scoring chance of a 35. Home player in 3 creates a goal that is Lamar with a quality roll of skill or a triangle. Yes, he has both a triangle and he has both skill and a triangle. So he moves in on Moog, which he will shoot and scores. Jacques Lamar will get the ice-breaking goal in Game 2, as the assists will be 2 assists. So Jacques Lamar, it'll be Larry Robinson and Jacques Lamar getting the assist from Mario Tremblay's ice-breaking goal here to open up Game 2 of this time frame. Well, quality check between players 3, that's McClellan and Jarvis for speed. Jarvis does have speed as he moves in on Moog, as he will shoot, and Moog makes the save. Oh my, oh my, oh my. We got another quality check this time between Lambert and anybody on the ice with speed, skill, power, smart, and star. It's close, but I think we're going to go with the great one, Wayne Gretzky. For hit, neither of them have hit. So Lambert and the great one, Wayne Gretzky, will be taken out of context here for now. You're in Game 2 of this time frame, and we move on to the next segment, which is a home scoring chance of a 36. Home player in 4 creates a goal that's Savard with a star, with a quality roll of star or a triangle. Serge Savard does not have a triangle, but he does have a star, which is being asked for as he moves in on Moog, as he shoots and scores. Serge Savard will get the goal. The assists is 2 assists. That will be going to Lafleur, and I do want to keep one power play circle out there, so we'll keep shut out there. We'll give the other one to Pete Mahovlich. So it'll be Savard scoring the goal from Guy Lafleur and Pete Mahovlich. Oh, we got triple ones. This will be an injury in a home player. Reroll the red die. The top player of the indicated stack even though it's a home goalie must make play save, but however, this is triples. The top player from the indicated stack is injured for the rest of the game. On a red die reroll of 6, the goalie is injured. Remove the injured player and replace him, yada, 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 with the reserve player. But in this case, the teams will be man down. So the segment will end, the first period will end with a 2-0 lead for the Habs. We will reroll this die that I highlighted. It's a 6, and Michel Larocque is out for the rest of this time, maybe out for the rest of this time frame here. So nobody on the Habs skaters 1 through 5 is injured, so that's good. So Ken Dryden now comes in as he gets to play the remainder of this ball game. Michel Larocque will go through. Will indeed be back in this time frame in case if this time frame does extend to a possibility of a game 4 and beyond. So with that being said, the first period comes to a close with a 2-0 lead for the Habs. Let's move on to the second period. Penalty check between players 3 and 1. That's Lamar and Glenn Anderson. Lamar has a 0.5. Glenn Anderson has a penalty rating of 1. Yikes, Glenn Anderson, you're going to the sin bin as Jacques Lamar will move in on Andy Moog, which he will make he will shoot and scores. It's 3-0 Habs as Lamar scores on the power play. 2 assists, shot, and we'll give it to Hole. Lamar from Steve Shutt, and Rajan Hole will be your stat line for that goal here to start the second period. Penalty check between players, anybody on the ice with all the qualities. How about, between, so Messier, man, do we want to tie or give them the power play? If we tie, it's Tremblay. If we want to give them the power play, it's going to be either Gainey or Jarvis or anybody. So we tie. Nope, we're going to give it to them. So it's going to be 1, 3, 4, or 5. 6 is a reroll. Can't get 2. So it'll be Bob Gainey going to the box and Mark Messier. Oh, no, excuse me. I'm sorry. Mark Messier has a penalty rating of 1. So indeed, we have to tie. So Tremblay, I'm sorry. So scratch that out. Messier and Tremblay will have the same penalty rating. It's a tie between them, as each of them have 1. Both of them have penalty ratings worth of 1. And nothing will do there. No penalty comes up in the segment here. And we move on to the next segment of the time frame. We got a quality check between Gainey and anybody on the ice with every quality. It's close. We're going to give it to Kevin Lowe. For power, both have power. And we move on. Another quality check, this time between players 2 and 5, which is Guy Lafleur and Don Jackson for hits. It looks like Jackson does have hits, as he will move in on Ken Dryden, which he shoots. Oh, and a rare opportunity to score a goal. Don Jackson will do so as Ken Dryden can't stop that one as Edmonton gets on the board. There goes the shutout. And it'll be worth 1 assist. And that's going to looks like it'll be on the defenseman, Paul Coffey. So Don Jackson scoring the goal from Paul Coffey with the assist going to Paul Coffey. And the score is now 3-1 halves. And we move on to the next segment. Or excuse me, we continue on in this segment here with a quality check between players 1 and 3. That's Lambert and Kevin McClelland for power. Both have power. And that is going to do it for that segment here in game 2 of period 2. Home scoring chance of a 34. Home player in 2, that's Lafleur, gets to create a goal with a quality roll of speed or a triangle. He has every right to do so. Guy Lafleur has both speed and a triangle. So he moves in on Moog, which he shoots, and Moog makes the stop. Holy! So that's going to be it for the second period here in Montreal with the score. The 76-77 Habs lead it 3-1 over the 1984-85 Edmonton Oilers. Quality check between anybody with skill, smart, power, or star. It's close. Actually, you know what? We're going to go with Savard. We'll go with Savard. We're looking for power. Both have power. And we move on to the next segment in this one. Quality check, this time between players with a quality check between hit, smart, star, skill, and power. Close, but I think we're going to go with both fours. Guy Lapointe and Kevin Lowe for speed. Neither of them have speed. So far, good defense playing here by the Habs, keeping this period right where it's at. Quality check, this time between players 5 and 4. That's Nyrop and Coffey for speed. Both have speed. And we move on to the final segment of the game. Possibility with a quality check between Savard and Lindstrom, as Lindstrom was entered into the game for Yari Curry. With smart, it's 4 and 2, Savard and Lindstrom. Yes, both have smart, and that will do it. Stop the clock. The Habs extend their time frame lead as they win another one by a final score of 3-1. And unfortunate news, Ken Dryden will be your starting goaltender for next game, as Michel Larocque will sit out for a game due to him being injured. But stay tuned for the game summary to figure out the status of Michel Larocque for the remainder of this time frame. With that being said, stay tuned for game number 3 coming up next. But for now, here is your Bitty Beer game summary presented by Bitty Beer. Bitter taste, it's better pricing, Bitty Beer.